What's going on, you guys? If you're new here, my name is Morgan and welcome back to another video. So we have a different backdrop this time. I've been struggling to figure out how I wanted to position my camera. For the longest time I was right here so you could see kind of the computer, but I decided to move and I have my computer back here. So what I'm thinking is just kind of minimizing everything. So here soon you can see like just my background screen. I haven't really decided. I'm still kind of up in the air of how I'm going to do a backdrop for this because I see a lot of YouTubers doing backdrops and I'm still trying to figure it out. But that's not why we're here today. We're going to talk about today why I started YouTube. So for the longest time, I did it to share my life with all the dogs. And a lot of the time, you don't always see my life with the dogs. I do the dog mom vlogs and the dog mom diary shorts, and you see that. You see the dogs. And part of it is to show my life having this many dogs, to show you how hard it is, to show you what all goes into it. And a lot of the time you don't see how hard it is. You know, I'm unbelievably exhausted today because my mother-in-law has MRSA. She has dementia real bad. Well, it's kind of 50-50, her dementia. She's there. Sometimes she's not. Sometimes she has pneumonia and the flu, MRSA, UTI. And you can, and Chris can get sick pretty easily. So and dogs can get MRSA, which I didn't know that. So I've been very overwhelmed with that and having him around the dogs, and not to mention what's going on with her, the way she treats him comes back in my marriage, in my relationship with him. And then you have the dogs. Of course, the dogs, are going to stress me out a lot of the time, which is very normal because we do have so many dogs. Of course, you're going to get stressed out. I mean, what would you expect with this many dogs? I mean, you expect a fluffy... You can't really expect a happy tea party every single day where everything goes the way you want it to go and that you never have any sort of problems whatsoever and that everything is just perfect hunky-dory kind of thing. That's not the way it works, especially not with this many dogs, breeding dachshunds, and with family in general. That's not the way it works. Ace! Today we made the decision to rehome one of our males that's not even a year old because he was too big. So there's that, rehoming Ace because Ace is finally at a point where he can find his new home. But again, that's not what I'm here talking about with the dogs. I'm here to talk about why we started YouTube. So for the most part, I started YouTube just to show everybody what my life was like. And as time went on, we've been doing it for over a year now, full time, I think almost 2 years. It divulged into something else, and that is bringing happiness and having fun. And it's not always dog videos that I like to do. Sometimes it's my experiences, reviews, stuff like that. So I guess it divulged into more of a lifestyle content channel. Now, I could niche it down, and I have tried to niche it down, but I am one person, and I take care of dogs full time. I breed dogs. I don't ever really just have time to sit down. And while I do, I don't have a lot of time to just sit down and handle multiple channels, which includes editing and things like that. I have Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Twitter, and I manage all my social media accounts as well as managing the dogs because a lot of the times the dogs take up most of my day because... I mean, that's what they're supposed to do when you have this many dogs. Maybe if I didn't, I'd be able to manage it. But even then, I'd lose everything that I enjoy doing, which is not just, breeding dachshunds, but it's enjoying time with the dogs. With the dogs comes competition season. Fast Cat. In July, they do this huge dog event at the NRG Center that we're going to this year. And it's 3 days worth of events. So it's not just the dogs. We spend so much time training and socializing and taking care of everybody and doing stuff with the dogs and family and stuff like that. I mean, the list goes on, but I've kind of learned as time has gone by that I am the only one here. I'm the only one doing the videos. I'm the only one editing and recording and answering comments and questions, and I'm trying to get into making thumbnails, but taking care of the dogs. So I can't niche down as much as I would like and do as much as I would like because then it spreads me too thin. Now, what I'm trying to adopt with this channel is more lifestyle content rather than just doing about the dogs. But the dogs are a main focal point for the channel because they are my everything. They are my life. They are my lifestyle. So, of course, you're going to always see the dogs on the channel, whether, like right now, I'm just talking to y'all about why we started YouTube. And there's a dog in my lap. Maybe I'll do a gaming channel where I actually do full-on playthroughs, walkthroughs, and commentary on video games. I'm not really sure about that just yet. I've thought about it quite a few times, but I haven't really fully decided. But no matter what, on this channel, most of the time you'll always see a dog because the dogs are with me 24/7 just about. There are sometimes maybe the dogs aren't with me 24/7, but whenever I'm doing a video, the dogs are always here. Of course, I do have a new partner in crime, which I'll introduce him in a second. Rue's taking a nap. But I started YouTube for myself, to share my life, but now I want to make other people happy. I want to share what it's like to have so many dogs, but I want to make other people happy, give advice, maybe help somebody avoid what I went through as a child, because I was in a severe mistreatment situation. Give tips and tricks for people who have dachshunds or first-time dachshund owners, because we've met a lot of first-time dachshund owners who are struggling with dachshunds. Show our life, cooking, shopping, dog events, just stuff kind of surrounding life in general. Not primarily just the dogs, which it's taken me a little bit to understand that it doesn't just have to be the dogs. It can be lifestyle in general, and it took me a little bit to realize that. And of course, I'm still realizing it. It's still a bit of a struggle to understand that this is a niche for me. It's not just, they don't just come for you. The niche for me is lifestyle in general, which lifestyle is book reviews, it's movie, TV show reviews, game reviews, top 10s, stuff surrounding your life, the dogs. I mean, so I think I finally came to the realization that it's not just, it's a lot easier to talk. It's a lot easier to think about expanding and branching out, when in reality, it's just me doing this. It's nobody else. So I kind of decided that this is my niche. This is happiness, making people happy, making people smile, spending time with my dog, showing my life, just lifestyle in general, lifestyle content. Which if you Google lifestyle content, you'll see all kinds of stuff, from financial advice to book reviews. So, I mean, I don't have to severely niche down to the point where everything has a channel. That is a lot of work, and sometimes it's not entirely worth the work. And that's because you are spreading yourself too thin, that you're going to get burnt out. Finally, I've understood that, because I get burnt out when I'm trying to take care of the dogs. When I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, go to bed midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock. When I'm running back and forth at nighttime because there's a storm and I just want to go to sleep. Or when I have a video I have to work on, but I have competition season. And if that was the case, I would have multiple different channels that I have to do a video for, and I would get overwhelmed. And then the dogs. I mean, Moon Dancer has her puppies. I got puppies going home this weekend and next weekend. Gale found his forever family because we decided to rehome Gale. So it can be a lot all the time, and sometimes it just doesn't stop. But that's why I started YouTube. Originally to share my life, and now I just want to make people smile, share my experiences, make people happy, and maybe help a little bit of people along the way. But yes, I do have a new partner in crime, and everybody, this is Asterion. He's been with me for a little while now. He is turning a year old in April. He's a little brindle dachshund. He's a chocolate-based brindle. See the nose? He's chocolate-based brindle compared to Fuzzy, who's just red brindle. He is a bit nervous right now, so we are kind of learning as we go. So he came to me with Wolf. So he's just kind of getting used to things. And this is the first time he's been in my lap. So we're just kind of having some lap sitting time. But anyways, that's why I started YouTube. If you're going to start YouTube, I suggest starting now. Do it now. You don't have to find your path immediately, but you will find it eventually. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much.